I am here with Kimberly Faith Hickman. She is the artistic director for the Omaha Community Playhouse. Kimberly, thank you for joining me again.
Thanks for having me.
I think
back.
it was almost maybe a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago.
That we had this conversation. So Omaha Community Playhouse, this is their 96th season.
96.
Which is just amazing because is this one of the oldest playhouses in the?
It is. There's not many theaters that have this kind of longevity.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting to be a part of.
Yeah, and the fact that that it's been able to sustain itself, and the Omaha community definitely is passionate about this organization and what it brings to the community.
They are. I think it's really wonderful that we have such community support. It's really important to us that we do theater for the community and by the community, and so it's really such a wonderful communal gathering place for people to celebrate each other and stories that represent them and stories that resonate with them, but having it told by people that live in their town. You know, the local talent here is so rich, and so it's wonderful to be a part of.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask you one quick question before we get into the new season.
Sure.
What are we closing with? What are we closing with on
this
season?
We close with the color purple.
Okay.
Yeah, which I'm really excited about. Denise Chapman, who is a director at the Union Center in North Omaha, and then Kathy Tyree are co-directing that production together. Okay. So we're really excited about it, but that closes out our season in a really powerful way.
And that kicks off like in May?
That opens at the end of May. So it runs through all of June.
Okay, so just want to make sure that we touch upon that.
Absolutely.
But again, just announced your season last week. So let's talk about, the season and kind of opening, and then I'm going to ask you what you're most excited about. But,
sure.
But what are you opening with this year?
Well, we're opening, we have two theaters, the Howard Drew, which is a smaller space. That season is opening with a play called Clybourn Park, which is a Pulitzer Prize winner and a Tony Award winner. And it's a show that's really near and dear to my heart. I actually assistant directed the original Broadway production back in 2011. So it's really exciting that we're going to be doing this play, and I'll be directing it here and get to revisit that story. I'm really excited. And it's also it's a unique play in that it's sort of a prequel and a sequel to A Raisin in the Sun, which we did in the current season. Okay. So it's for people that saw A Raisin in the Sun, we hope you'll come back so you can see the rest of the story that happens to those characters in Clybourn Park. And then on our main stage, we're opening with Kinky Boots. Which
oh my gosh, how much fun.
Yeah, we're so excited about it. It's going to be so beautiful. I mean, the music's fantastic, but the costumes and the designs, and we're really excited to start off the season with some really powerful productions.
Yeah. And when does that kick off? Is that August or September when that kicks off?
So the Drew season opens in mid-August, and then the main stage season opens towards the end of September.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, A Christmas Carol is that kind of anchor, that traditional
holiday show.
Yeah, that you're having. And I know there's, how many different performances do you have throughout the year?
So we do anywhere from about 9 to 12.
Okay.
That includes like our special events. So we have special events with Ravon Productions, which is Billy McGuigan's company, that do Yesterday and Today and his pop rock orchestra. We're also doing a community collaboration with a group called the Candy Project, which is a theater company that used to operate out of the Pizza Shop in Benson. And so they did a production there a few years ago called Gutenberg the Musical, which is a two-man show, and they're reviving that production, and we're presenting it at our theater towards the end of February. So anywhere from our regular 9-season productions, and then we do community collaborations as well.
So let's just, what are a few kind of shout outs that you want to talk about?
I'm really excited that we're doing In the Heights.
Okay.
That's a really obviously fabulous musical that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote prior to Hamilton. But we're really excited to be doing that. A musical called The Scottsboro Boys, which is based on a true story. That was the last musical collaboration that the composers who wrote musicals like Chicago and Cabaret, they wrote this last show together before one of them passed away, and we're one of the first theater theaters to get to do it post Broadway and tour. So we're really excited about that. I'm also excited we're doing Murder on the Orient Express this year,
Ooh,
which
yeah.
for our design team, I know is going to put together some really cool elements for that. You know, we've not built an entire train on stage before. So we're really looking forward to all of those opportunities and challenges that those productions have to offer, but also the creativity. And then we're closing next season, which I'm really excited about, with Willy Wonka. So it follows the film that everyone knows, but I'm excited for us to find more additional family programming and opportunities to cast, you know, all of our local kids. So it's going to be really fun.
Yeah. And what are, you know, you talked a little bit about some of the family-friendly shows, and you know, there's also this educational piece that the Playhouse has that supports education, and kids can come do classes, or can you talk a little bit to that?
Yeah, so our Henry Fonda Theater Academy is our educational wing, and youth and adults can also take classes there. And it's a really great opportunity for us to instill theater values and apply them just to life in general, because you know, most people living here have decided they're not going on to Broadway, you know.
Right.
They made that decision, but they still love theater and want to participate. And so it's a way for us to apply theater principles to life. And our mission is life skills through stage skills. And a lot of our students, children and adults, have gone on to be in our productions. And so it's a really awesome way for us to get the people invested in a different way.
Yeah. And I know also, for the performance piece of it, people can sign up for subscriptions, people can, I mean, I think you encourage that.
Absolutely. Season tickets are always the best value for your dollar, but we have a variety of season packages that you can choose, and really we're very flexible in that way, which I think is important to people and their schedules in the world we live in right now. But I really recommend for people to get those season tickets so they can get all the savings and all the perks that come with it. And also, I'll say this season we really focused on finding material that offered a sense of hope for people as they walk out of the theater. Yeah. And you know, I think we live in a kind of a complex time, and so finding material for people to escape and then walk out the door with a sense of hope and you know, resiliency was really important to us, and I think we really nailed that with all the productions we picked for this year.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. How can people find out more and buy tickets?
Our website is certainly the easiest way to go, omahaplayhouse.com. That will have all the information there. You can visit our box office in person, certainly, and you can also call us, and a very helpful box office staff or volunteer will be at the phone for you.
Yeah. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much, and again, an exciting season coming up, and yeah, just so grateful for the performing arts in our community. I just think it's extraordinary, so thanks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we will be right back.